bit for what I call it manure up on the ground. And from flesh or for meat, for flying creatures, man, from fowls of the air.
It's Revelation 19 verse 17. And I saw an angel standing in the sun, and he cried with a loud voice, saying to all the fowls that fly in the midst of heaven, come and gather yourself together to the supper of the great God, that ye may eat the flesh of kings, and the flesh of captains, and the flesh of mighty men, and the flesh of horses, and the flesh of them that sat on them, and the flesh of all men, both free and bond, small and great.
Exactly. And it's a great sacrifice that the Lord prepared for them. Come. Yeah? So a little boy will kick that. When you skirmish against the law, the dog will have boom, kick them. See? The Lord will actually throw down against you, right? See? Boy.
This is Jeremiah 15 and verse 1. Then said the Lord unto me, though Moses and Samuel stood before me, yet my mind could not be towards this people. Cast them out of my sight, and let them go forth. And it shall come to pass, if they say unto thee, whether shall we go forth, then thou shalt tell them, thus said the Lord, such are for death to death, and such are for the sword to the sword, and such are for the famine to the famine, and such are for the captivity to the captivity.
Alright, so basically we'll come out here and we speak and tell people that, you know, the end is near. They're supposed to get themselves right. Don't think it far-fetched. But the Lord has planned devices for all of you. For all them that is within the category of the unbelief.
Yes, sir.
Right? He said, man, famine, pestilence, and sword reserved for you. And that is speaking towards the third. Right? One of the reasons they want to, in disbelief or denial that the society will come to an end is because they love it here. They love kissing the so-called white man's ass. They love the society. They don't wish to go anywhere else, right? But unlike us, he must what it say, woe to you that desire the day of the Lord, right? Yeah, because the truth is, these individuals don't know better than this, right? And they don't come like the house slaves back in the time of hardcore slavery, right? When you plan and tell them, say, hey, look, we have a runway, they report for you, they report to master against you, right? Because they're not with you, right? For them, God, as the scripture says, is in belly, yo. They're going to ask where they might get food, where they might get clothes, right? But the scripture said that we are the sons of the Most High, yo, right? And if the Most High see it fit to feed animals, yo, why you won't feed his son? Right, bring on the scripture.
This is Amos 5 and verse 18 say, woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord, to what end is it for you? The day of the Lord is darkness and not light.
The Lord is darkness and not light, right? A lot of you individuals, you know, believe that it will be a rainbow kind of day when the Lord come down, right? He will come in a white garment, right? Looking peaceful, right? But the Lord is coming back with wrath, you know, according to the scripture, right? He's coming back with destruction to plead with our flesh. Right? That's how the Lord will be coming back. Right? So when these prophets preach unto you peace, peace, there's no peace here. And for us to enter into our rest, right? Because this is not our rest. For us to enter into our rest, the end of the society must come. Right? The end of this, Esau is the end of this world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that follow it. So we're looking forward to the kingdom, yo. And where's the kingdom? It is here on earth. Right? A lot of you people like to think that, you know, we're not go back to the third heavens, and that's the the heaven or the kingdom that the Lord speaks about, right? But the scripture at the same time says what? The meek shall inherit earth, right? Now, if you look around, who is currently leading? The scripture says what?
Earth is given to the hands of the wicked.
The earth is given into the hands of the wicked, right? And when the wicked rule, the people mourn, right? Everybody's mourning, yo. Everybody's mourning now, right? Which those are signs, though. Those are signs of the end time, right? The scripture says that when on the sea, no Matthew. No, man,
The fig tree?
no, the big tree. When the sky, the piece of the sky. Right? So you can basically discern certain signs, but the end time signs them, when you fail to believe them, when you fail to follow up, right? When you fail to acknowledge them. Shut it.
So Matthew 16 and verse Matthew 16 and verse 2. He answered and said unto them, when it is evening, ye say it will be fair weather, for the sky is red. And in the morning it will be foul weather today, for the sky is red and lowering. O ye hypocrites, you can discern the face of the sky, but can ye not discern the signs of the times?
So to be hypocrites now, right? Because the scripture speaks about the things that are to transpire in the end time, right? And one of those signs ultimately is the mark of the beast. I want to see where preparation is being made for the mark of the beast and the implementation of the mark of the beast. But yet still, when the people playing docile. Right? But at the same time, we see where Jamaica, for instance, right? They're pushing the NIDS thing really hard, right? Which the NIDS is just one of the what I call it, one of the steps, right? That helps to develop the overall framework for the mark of the beast itself, which is the RFID chip, right? Just how it is designed, the function as described by multiple sources on the internet, because the Office of the Prime Minister's website provides you with information on the NIDS and the benefits of the NIDS. And one of those benefits is geared towards helping you people.
It seems that weird when I read it from the surface. You look a little deep down in it, you know, it's a trap.
Because the ultimate goal of the NIDS is to conjure accountability from all aspects, right? And so they can hold different individuals accountable, right? For the revenues that they have, because you people are resources for the government, right? And each and every one of them currently owes the government, right? We owe the government, which means that we have to pay the government's debt, whatsoever debt that they owe. And since of late, they've been generating a whole lot of debt, right? And this debt that they've been generating, they refer to it as prosperity, right? Obviously that you cannot go in no more. You delve deeper and deeper into debt, but you're being prosperous. It doesn't add up, right? Ultimately, the NIDS is to generate revenue for the government overall, right? It's to ensure.
When you have NIDS, when things are digital, ensure them cost and ensure them money. Because understand, nobody now can hide it. See? Nobody now can hide it. No illegal transaction. No backdoor deal right now.
Because if you look at some of the taxes, right, just the name of them can make you understand them better. If you look at those taxes, you realize that for basically everything that you do within the society, you are being charged, right? You have the general consumption tax, right? Consumption, anything that you consume, anything that you're using, right? There's a general tax that is charged for you to utilize that item. Right? Income tax. PAYE, pay as you earn. Right? Which goes back to the income tax. Yeah, just for breeding. When you look at income tax, for example, like I just mentioned, right? Income tax was first developed to do what? To build funds for returning soldiers.
I think it was temporary.
It was temporary. But because they see how much money they want to make off of it, they keep it in place until today. Right? The idea behind it was to buy tractors and so on, you know, to give jobs, right, and money to returning soldiers. Yeah. Right? But
because I think it was after World War II.
Yeah.
When they were fight World War II, the government give them land and all them things when they come back from war. Whosoever live through it, to get land and them things.
Right.
Remember for the revenue, him grandfather get piece of property round to Westwork side. If we go back to Boardwalk Road, yeah, a big piece of property, New Road side. Yeah, exactly, but they must pay taxes now.
You have multiple different taxes here, and they keep adding more tax because when they come out and they say, hey look, we have to move the threshold, the income tax threshold to $1.5 million, right? It was a major move for the government because the income tax is like the main source of revenue. Right? It's the main source. So when they move the threshold up to 1.5 million, a lot of individuals that were paying stop paying. Right? And because of that, a lot of the revenues the government cut back. So they have to do other things now in order to generate that income. Right? One of them come under the subtle disguise of this whole sugary drink tax. Right? Sugary drink. No, that's another tax that they want to implement. I don't know if it has been passed. I don't know. Right? But when they implement that, that's another tax that you'll be paying, you know? Right? Recently, April 1st, they released the new rates that you'll be paying for NHT, NIS.
NIS gone up.
Yeah, NIS, and it is a schedule from I think it was last year, sometime last year till 2022, right? They'll be increasing the NIS every year, and by 2022, the most NIS tax individual is supposed to pay is I think $12,500 a year. Currently, just so we can have a better understanding or appreciation to this detail or information, currently the maximum that you're paying is $3,125. Right, sir?
It's a Psalms 10. Psalms 10 and 1. Why standest thou afar off, O Yahweh? Why hidest thou thyself in times of trouble? The wicked in his pride doth persecute the poor. Let them be taken in the devices that they have imagined.
So this is one of the devices. This is one of the devices that they are implementing to basically catch the poor, yo. Right?
Yeah, the wicked in his pride doth persecute the poor. Let him be taken in the devices that they have imagined. For the wicked boasted of his heart's desire, and blessed the covetous whom Yahweh abhorred. Verse 7. His mouth is full of cursing and deceit and fraud. Under his tongue is mischief and vanity. He is seated in the lurking places of the villages. In the secret places doth he murder the innocent. His
tongue is full of mischief and vanity. So basically they want to make merchandise on you, and the best way to do it is to come out here and deceive you people. Right? They tell you that, hey, look here. Well, a lot of us diabetic, true, but them use that as a scapegoat to say what? Implement the sugar tax. Right? Them come out and them tell you that all these taxes that they might implement is geared towards assisting you individuals, and tell you that implementation of the NIDS is to ensure that you don't have to look for your birth paper, you don't have to look, you don't have to remember to take your ID with you, right, once you have that. Because it makes transaction easier for you. It makes banks deal with the transaction a little faster. They tell you all these sweet things just to butter up the idea behind it, right? Until ultimately you have you people, right, as the scripture says, poor, right, in I palm my hands.
Verse 8 again, he sitteth in the lurking places of the villages, in the secret places doth he murder the innocent. His eyes are privily set against the poor. He lieth in wait secretly as a lion in his den. He lieth in wait to catch the poor. He doth catch the poor when he joined him into his net.
So these men will never come up and tell you up front, say, hey look, we can't pay off the amount of debt we owe. They will never come up and tell you that, hey look, we have to go prepare for your financial collapse and economic collapse as well. They'll never come out and tell you that the NIDS is a framework for the RFID chip, and we are not the ones pushing it. Their job, as the word government, right? Govern means to control, and ment comes from the Latin mente, which means mind. Control your mind. Their job is just to keep you calm. That's all. Just to keep you calm. So they tell you anything by any measure to keep you calm and ensure that you pay your taxes.
Sensitize the people. People ignorant to the masses.